I still tried to improvise. I tried to add in lines, but Baz Luhrmann knew better. But each movie is different, and making each movie is different. That's really the only way they're the same. So I did Freak on Broadway, and it earned some accolades. And I thought, I got some accolades. Let me take these accolades and go ask who would be the perfect director to direct a filmed version of Freak. And it was Spike Lee. So I said, Spike, I would like you to direct this. I know it's a big ask. I don't know if... And he was like, yo, I'm down. And he came on and he started planning how he was going to shoot it and where he was going to shoot it. And when he shot it, he just allowed for everything to happen. Like when I crashed into the camera guy during the show, he kept that in there. He just really caught the magic of what was happening in that theater. He really caught what was happening between me and the audience. And the audiences, kind of like for the first time, some of them were seeing themselves represented on stage. Latin people were coming in there, and people of color were coming in there like, that's my life. That's me. That's who I am. And when you see somebody talking about that stuff, celebrating it as special, it's powerful. Spike captured all of that when he filmed that show. There are some scenes that people always ask me about. The gas station scene in Romeo and Juliet is one of them. There were a lot of stunts and tricks with the guns, and I wanted to do them all myself. So we're filming the shootout, and in one part, I jump and land behind a car. I roll a couple of times, get up, spin one of my guns around my finger, and then put it back in the holster. That's what you see in the movie. But in real life, I jumped and landed on a mattress. If you watch the scene, you can see that I'm looking to try and make sure that I land on the mattress. But that scene was a lot of work. I had teachers who taught me how to do the gunplay. I spent 3 months in my hotel room doing it. At first, I was dropping the guns on my feet. I had all these cuts and black and blue marks. I started wearing Timberlands while I was practicing so I wouldn't get hurt. The neighbors in the hotel started complaining because you could hear the guns banging around each time I dropped one of them. So I started practicing while I was standing on top of the bed so I wouldn't make any noise. When we finally filmed the scene, the crew applauded when we did it. Baz added some cuts in afterward because that's his style and he's a genius. But I did the tricks all myself. There are so many movies that shaped me, or inspired me, or helped me through tough times. Mean Streets, Raging Bull, Serpico, Stir Crazy, Live on the Sunset Strip with Richard Pryor. There are so many. Before there was YouTube, I used to go to the Museum of Broadcasting in New York City on 53rd Street. And I was just a kid, but I would go to this museum and see the history of comedy. I'd watch all these comedians. I'd be there for hours and hours, just lose myself. I'd take it all in. I'd get lost in it. Theater and film have different effects on the psyche, I believe, and both of them are good. When you see great theater, you feel like you had the experience. You feel like it happened to you, in a weird way. You take it in physically, emotionally, intellectually. When you see a film, it blends your dreams and your reality together. It seeps into your subconscious. It takes the part of you that daydreams, no matter how old you are. It takes the part of you that daydreams, and it empowers it. A good movie makes anything feel possible, even your dreams. An introduction by way of 8 questions. Number 1. What is this book? It's a book about movies, is what it is. I wrote it because I really like movies a lot. They have been important to me since I was a child. They'll probably be important to me all the way up until I'm dead. Or at least until they stop making the Fast and the Furious movies. It's a toss-up on which of those things happens first. Number 2. How does the book work? It's very simple. The book is 30 chapters long. Each chapter is a different movie question that needs to be answered. Sometimes the questions are silly. Other times the questions are serious. But they're always answered with what I hope is a clear amount of care and respect. And you don't have to listen to the book in order. You can go in whatever order you like.